The collaboration between Microsoft and Red Hat is really informed by both of us having a strong commitment to open source.
Yeah, no, I agree. I work on a team that does a lot of work with cloud infrastructure layer. And so we get to see these things from a lot of different angles. And so when we see someone coming with like one of these Arrow stories, it's really cool to see how pieces that were integrated at the really component layer turn into this whole thing that's integrated through a partner's website, and users can have this experience where it's like, if I'm an Azure user, I walk right up and all of a sudden like I've got OpenShift, and it's like I never left Microsoft or Azure's platform.
Yeah, I really appreciate that people can go on their Azure portal and launch their OpenShift clusters, or they can go over on their OpenShift portal and launch them, or use the CLI, which many people prefer, especially if they're building it into their automation. And it's a seamless experience, which I think, again, is testimony to the hard work that the engineering teams are doing to collaborate and make sure that it's a seamless experience. In terms of upstream contributions, and then that trickle-down effect to the various providers, it's really interesting getting input and feedback from customers who are customers of Red Hat, customers of Azure, and notice pain points or notice feature gaps that they come to us with ideas. Sometimes they come to us with code. Sometimes it's just bug reports. But since this is all on GitHub and it's all open source, then if these problems are getting noticed and then maybe solved in upstream Kubernetes, then that can inform the improvements in the specific cloud provider implementations.
Exactly what you're saying. Like when we have users come in, and as a developer, I think nothing tickles you more than when a user comes up to you and is like, hey, I was using the software that you were working on, and maybe I found a bug, or maybe I figured out some new way to use it. And it, to me, that's really exciting. And I think the power of open source is the power of collaboration and the ability for us to kind of unite over this technology. And I love that. It kind of gets me up in the morning every day.
Well, and one of the other things that I think is really important, especially in the context of Red Hat, all of these cloud providers, we get together with each other across all of the public and private clouds, and we're all talking to each other to work every day to make end user experience and the customer experience and the ISV experience, everyone's experience is better. And of course, there's capitalism and there's competition, but there's also a great deal of collaboration across the ecosystem, because all of us do well when we all do well.
Yeah.